What's up, y'all? How you guys doing? This is Sunko. I'm back. Today is 2022, January 20th. Tonight is Thursday night. Uh, Last day that I did YouTube was 2 days ago, which I remember was Monday. Um, Uh, so there are a couple of things that I couldn't catch up with, and I'm going to look through the articles tonight and see what's up. Okay. Uh, and sooner or later, I'll get next income on 25th. Oh, I'm looking forward to receiving it because this time I'm really looking for a chance. You know what I mean? Mm. So the first let's see what we have. Yahoo Finance. Mm. Yahoo Finance. Yahoo Finance. Zacks Investments Market Beat.com. Okay. What do we have tonight? We got Powhatan up by 5%. Up by 5%. Powhatan faces coach cutting amid bust after pandemic boom. Powhatan faces coach cutting amid bust after pandemic boom. If this wow, revenue has been increased so much. Consensus EPS earnings. Historical data, profile, financials, options, holder sustainability. Instead of I was thinking that it'd be a great chance for me to dive into one stock in depth because that would give me bigger insights than now. Now I just read through articles and see the thoughts of expert, but instead of reading what other people think, I can mm, look through analysis of certain company, and then uh, I can decide on my own. Uh, of course, like I'll be choosing one company among the companies that are already listed um, on my watch list. So, Pout Interactive, we got summary, chart, conversation, statistics, historical data, profile, financials, analysis, options, holder sustainability, stuff like that, and hmm. Growth estimate quarter on quarter. next quarter, current year, next 5 years, past 5 years. What is consensus EPS? Bits, missed, actual, missed, consensus EPS. The consensus estimate is a forecast of a public company's projected earnings based on the combined estimates of all equity and analysts that cover the stock. Forecast of public companies' projected earnings based on the combined estimates of all equity analysts that cover the stock. So it's basically like the average of the expert's opinion. Okay. And actual and estimates. Estimates was actual and estimates. Actual and consensus EPS. Consensus EPS. Forecast of public companies' projected earnings based on the combined estimates of all equity analysts that cover the stock. Generally, analysts predict a company's earnings per share, and revenue numbers for the quarter, fiscal year, and future FYs. And now we have green dots above blank dot. Second time, twice in a row, and we got third dots, which is red, and its actual is lower than blank dots, minus 0.45. Speed, days range, 52-week range, volume, average volume, PE ratio, market cap, chart, financials, analysis, options, holders, percentage of shares held by all insider, percentage of shares held by institutions, percentage of float held by institutions, number of institutions holding shares, top institution holders, Vanguard Group, Capital Research Global Investors, State Street Corporation, top mutual fund holders. Sustainability. Okay, what else do we have? We got CrowdStrike Holdings up by 1%. Nothing really changed. Let's read through articles. American airline loss narrows on strong holiday travel demand. Stock futures gain after tech rout sends Nasdaq into correction territory. Macro headwinds are keeping traders on the sidelines. CoinDesk announced expect a major sell-off in first half of year strategies. Worst case scenario is variant that eludes vaccine. Cathie Wood's famous outperformance versus the S&P 500 is fading. It's time to look at beaten down quality stocks. Suggest 3 names to buy. Looking for value stock analyst suggests 2 names to buy. The 60-40 portfolio is in danger as Federal Reserve gears up for a rate hike cycle in coming months. Real interest rates are rising. Here are 4 stocks that can still thrive. As global tech slide e-commerce group THG gets a dropping in London after trading update. Best 8 quantum computing stocks to buy for 2022. As global tech slides e-commerce group THG gets a dropping in London after trading updates. Kramer's Mad Money recap. Microsoft, Activision Blizzard, Goldman Sachs. Is Robinhood stock a buy right now after hitting all-time lows? Well, at least 7 signs show how the stock market is breaking down. Oaktree Mark says inflation is excessive, high rates overdue. The stocks are getting slammed yet again, while Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, and 10 others can rise. 9 bad cheap stocks to buy now under $5. The cost of each trucking accident is $148,279. 16 unloved stocks right for a rally. Bank of America. While roaring U.S. holding market could cool as Fed battles inflation. Futures rise on earnings after Nasdaq enters correction territory. Is Snowflake a buy amid software sector volatility? Top tech penny stocks for Q1 2022. Zscaler stock defies the tech drop. It's a buy, analysts say. Are now trouble table pounding by analyst. Eight big stocks lose more than half their value as bear looms. 5 recession-resistant industries. Okay, one by one, I'm gonna read through the articles, okay? American Airlines Group Inc. reported a smaller fourth quarter loss on Thursday, boosted by strong travel demand during the holiday season. U.S. carriers benefited from millions of Americans flying in November and December with the Transportation Security Administration screening. Uh, Nearly 21 million travelers during the 10-day Thanksgiving holiday. Demand during Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve was strong as well. Although mass flight cancellations towards the end of the year due to rising COVID-19 cases and inclement weather meant airlines could not fully tap that demand. Americans said the volatility in travel demand due to new COVID-19 variants has created the most challenging planning environment in the history of commercial aviation. The carrier plans to match its capacity with bookings trends. It expects its capacity in the quarter through March to be down about 8% to 10% compared to the same period in 2019. Its revenue in the current quarter is estimated to be down 20% to 22% versus the first quarter of 2019. Shares of the company were up 1.6% at least at $17 before the bell on Thursday. Uh, it's a temporary thing because I mean, of course, demand could rise because people like desperately want to travel, but then they've been like holding it for so long, like they could not, take it anymore at some point. So they're like, "Oh, I want to travel so bad, you know, I cannot take this anymore." It was like that. So because of strong demand, they had no choice but to, go on traveling. Mm. And what else do we have? I'm oh, it's been so long since I saw you last time on YouTube Live. Even for me, it's been 2 days because last time I did YouTube was a Monday. And I feel that there are a lot of articles that I have to catch up with. So I'm just basically like reading through the articles and see what's been happening recently. Um, and I could definitely find some of new articles, and I already listed 9 or 10, and some of them look really really interesting. So I'll be just like reading it aloud and share what I think. Hey, well, yeah. I wonder if she's still watching this because like on the left top corner, like where it says how many people are watching it, and now it's showing 0 person, but then she's definitely typing something. Oh, something is wrong, but I don't know what went wrong. No, nobody came here. It's only you. Who would come here? Nobody would come here. Nobody but you. Nobody but you. No, nobody came here. It's my zone. It's my zone where I play myself. Thanks for coming inside, Imu. I know you're busy preparing for interview. Are you done eating salad? Done eating salad? Oh. Yeah, my potato hair grew a lot. Oh. I have to dye my hair too. Some hair on the side uh grow white. Like, if you look at it closely, it's not all black. Some of hairs are looking white. Maybe because of the stress that I recently received from solving problems in terms of computer programming and stuff. No, I'm not. I don't have. No, the face that I have is not low face. Low face is different. When I do low face, uh, it's whole different. I cannot explain it, but it's different somehow. Ning, ning. Ah, low face. Oh, okay. Okay, my mistake. Oh, okay. For a moment, I was like, "Oh, I'm a bit confused. What is she talking about? Low face, low face, the face that I make when I make love." I was thinking like that. But now I know what you're talking about. Low face up there. Oh, she's the one who comes in here and says some weird stuff. She's only my visitor, so no, I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I have a mustache because it's been growing so much, but then I didn't shave. But I'm definitely gonna like shave next morning. I look, hmm, I look like gorilla right now, but yeah, but I have to look clean, you know. Thank you, thank you. But if you look at me in person, you will think that I look a bit dirty because unless I shave here, mustache, all the blackish stuff here, like I would look really messy. So potato love and hot. Thanks, Emo. Thanks. I'm like having really, really like uh intimate interaction uh between me and my viewer. Uh really? I don't know. Hmm. I'm just expressing myself really. Normally, if I had a chance, I would talk like this, of course. But most of the time, I would just look through the articles and share what I think. And talking about, stock was like a major thingy for me. But then now you are here and I can have interaction. So probably that's the main reason why I'm talking, you know, blah, 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 and being fast and all. Hmm. Unless you're here, I'd be just just reading through the articles and analyzing some of the stuff. Hmm. Again, thanks for coming in. Still eating salad? Oh, she's out again. Oh yeah, of course, of course. Whenever you come here, I feel happy because uh, I mean, one person is better than zero person, right? Oh. Of course, I'd be happy even if there's nobody watching me, but then still, and you're my girlfriend. And obviously, as a boyfriend myself, I'd be really happy when I get attention from my girlfriend. That's why it's a instinct, you know, mm, personalities, right? Boyfriend myself, getting attention from my girlfriend. Mm. What is it, cat? Mm. You saying I look like cat? Yesterday it was gorilla and now it's cat, and tomorrow it's potato head, and goes on and on. The rotation over and over. And Moon, tonight, let me share interesting idea with you tonight. Since you are here, uh, I think you'll be like busy preparing for interview, but since you are here, let me show you what I do on a daily basis. When I do YouTube live, I've been busy talking about some of new articles, and recently, there's been a huge sell off. Uh, you're talking, you're asking yourself and then answering yourself. Okay. What I wanted to say is that there's been a huge market sell off recently. Uh, in the beginning of this year, just uh a week before, or like 2 weeks before, there's been a huge sell off, and there it goes. Expect a market sell off so significant that the Federal Reserve will likely not carry through with all of its anticipated rate hikes this year, predicts macro investor Felix Zalouf. Oh, really? Physics is more fun. It's because you are now learning new concepts. It's fun when it's new, but once the time pass, it's gonna get really boring. At the same time, it's gonna drag you down, and you may feel like you're at some place where you don't want to be at. There's a moment where you feel it's so hard that I want to quit. I know you are gonna get through all of it, but then at some point you will feel that way. Now you are feeling it's so fun because it's new. It's brand new. Don't curse me. Don't curse me. No, I'm not saying like, I'm not mocking you or anything. You know, at the brand new phase, everything seems so fun. But it's good that you feel physics is more fun than you think. It's which is really really good because I mean, uh, mm, if you get more interested in physics, then you'll be getting smarter. At the same time, I can obviously can get taught by you about physics because I don't know anything about physics at all. And physics is like, as far as I know, it's related to a lot of stuff that we do on a daily basis. Even the simplest thingy, like pouring water into a cup, or like moving some of the boxes, or like riding a bicycle. You know, honestly, to be really, really honest, I feel really good that you think it's fun. Mm. And I'm actually really glad that my girlfriend is learning physics. It's gonna make you have, broader perspective in terms of looking at the society. Mm. Even the smallest thingy will not come to you as the way it was before. So, are you still there? Ah, you've been watching it, so and once you have the once you have knowledge about physics in depth, uh, I want you to teach me some concepts. Some concepts that I can be familiar with, like the stuff that I talked about earlier, like pouring water or moving some boxes. I'd be happy when you talk some difficult thingy. I feel that, yeah, I'm like, oh, I have a girlfriend who's really smart. Stuff like that. Okay. I doubt they will be as hawkish going through the year as they are saying now. The CEO of Zaluf Consulting told Yahoo Finance, expectation is that we have a sharp sell-off in the markets. Yes, indeed, sharp sell-off in the markets, maybe 30% from the highs. Yeah, of course, of course. But I want to be really clear on this. Like, I want to learn physics from my girlfriend. But uh, I would not learn physics uh from just reading a book or just watching YouTube, because uh, I like the feeling of you know listening to my girlfriend talking about physics. Oh, you get what I mean? Because I mean, if I were just staying home and learning stuff, I wouldn't just spend my time going through physics or watching YouTube and looking for concepts of physics. You know, I'm not like that. Uh, Instead, I would look for stuff uh related to my major, which is computer science. But yeah, I'm like really clear on this. I'd love to you know learn uh from my girlfriend who knows physics. Uh, oh, we have intimate interaction tonight. It's never happened like that. After 5 minutes or so, a conversation stopped, and like uh I kept talking about stuff uh Sean on the stream before, but now like I'm like having interaction with you for like 10 minutes or so, and like you keep like typing, and like I'm responding. After 8 minutes or 7 minutes or so, I'm like going to stop doing YouTube live and be talking to you on the phone. Okay. For just that 8 minutes, I'll focus on the articles and some of the stocks that experts recommend. Mm. I'll briefly go over it. It's not gonna take that long. Uh, Kathy Wood's famous outperformance versus the S&P 500 is fading. Kathy Wood's famous outperformance versus the S&P 500 is fading. What another 4.2% drop on Tuesday, the tech-heavy ARK Innovation ETF is close to wiping out its famous outperformance versus the S&P 500 index that helped propel Kathy Wood to Wall Street superstardom. Most read from Bloomberg. As rising yields hammer expensive-looking growth companies with shaky profit outlooks, the exchange-traded fund beloved by day traders Tika ARK has already plunged 18.7% this year, down 51% from February's peak. I myself also put some money into ARK stock, and now it's down by like 10% or less than 10%. But if I was trading uh at February's peak, then it would be done down by 51%. Uh, Morgan Stanley says it's time to look at beaten down quality stocks. Suggest three names to buy. Smart Sheets. We got Endava, Dava, and what else do we have? EPAM Systems. We'll start with Smart, a software company offering a set of cloud-based workspace management and collaboration products through the popular as a service subscription model. The company's products can handle a wide range of tasks, including admin, uh, content collaboration, resource management, online forms, custom email domains, integrations, multiple views. It's a long list. Smartsheet got its start in 2006 and has since come to be relied on by 80% of the Fortune 500 companies. Mm. Smartsheet, small. It's going to put on my watch list too. I'm going to look at the chart of Smartsheet briefly and go over to the next one. It's down by 2.53% tonight. Its point is 58.95, and its first target estimate is 92.07. It's going to be added to my watch list too, and be looking for buy timing. And let's read this article a bit more and get into the numbers that investors want to follow. In its most recent quarter, Smashi showed 46% year-over-year revenue growth to $144.6 million. Drilling down the beat, subscription revenue came in at $132.6 million, matching the overall 46% growth. Hmm. We're bullish on Smartsheet's ability to achieve $1 billion of revenue in FY24 and sustain 30% growth into FY25. And we got Endava Ltd. For the next stop, we'll look at Endava. This company offers tech services. So basically, listed companies all deal with you know technical stuff, which I really fall in love with. So, including digital advisory, IT strategies, business analysis, program management, digital product strategy, machine learning and AI, product design and UX. All of that is only part of their service list. London-based Endava Guide starts in 2000 and serves enterprise customers in the retail, healthcare, and consumer product sectors across Europe, North America, and Latin America. This company stock has been both strong and weak recently. For its strength, Dava is up 65% year over year, and both revenues and earnings are on a rising trend. On the weak side, the shares have fallen recently, and the stock is down 23% from its late December peak. That slide coincides with the lower magnitude dips in the major indexes. Endeavor has seen 5 consecutive quarters of sequential gains in revenue and earnings. Mm. And now we have EPAM system. Last but not least is EPAM, a custom software and consulting company offering a combination of innovation, out of the box design thinking, and physical digital capabilities for truly unique solutions. The company boasts a customer base exceeding 280 Forbes Global 2000 companies in more than 40 countries, and also boasts a workforce of more than 52,000 sharp minds to bring to bear on customer needs. EPAM is based in both the US and Belarus, became a public entity in 2012, and exceeded $2.6 billion in annual revenue in 2020. The company has kept up its solid financial performance. Revenue have shown a distinct rising trend, with 4 quarters in a row of sequential gains. Last year reported 3 quarter 21st, EPAM showed $1 million in total revenue. And we're now out of time, and still I can spend an hour tomorrow night. So uh I'm going to read this article tomorrow night. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and happy Thursday night. Okay. Bye bye.